Hi everyone. Well, today I thought I'd do one to my friend David Usher, who has taught me so much about this type of painting which we're going to do, and introduced me to this. It's a thin paper, £90, and with it's kind of a wet in wet painting type of hake painting. And I've learned any ideas at all, anything you're in doubt about, David tells you the right way to go about it. Oh, excuse me while I just pick a pencil up and give us an idea what we're doing today. Now it's wet in wet with a hake painting brush, and just checked it out, and just a bit of wording and what. So it's just a path with a few trees and a simple little house here, just over the rise of this greenery. Another and a tall tree here and here, coming over here, and that's given me the layout. And that's it. So any place at all you can buy these brushes. You can get these. These are a hake brush. It's a Ron Ranson C hake brush. David told me about these, and you can get a set of 3. Now, it's up to you. Also, you can just buy yourself some ordinary brushes like this, which are cheap enough. They're ordinary paint brushes, these. You could use them if you like. Oh, here's another simple one, very thin one, which I've let go hard, so I'll just pop in water to soak. And you will need a pointer brush, a thin brush like this. It's a lining brush, or some call it a rigger brush or a script brush, whichever. And that's all you need really. But the first thing you do is to wet the paper over, and that's the beginning. But let me just show you before we start. This has again been advised to me from David. It's a butcher's tray, or really if you go on eBay and you were looking for one, it's a plastic display tray, what you can use in cake shops or grocery shops. They were cheap. This size, what this is a 15 by 9. A nice size. The different sizes, you can get one bigger than this. And you keep it clean by wiping the inside off with a bit of toweling or something like that. And that's about it really. So before we start, I'll just pick up some a little bit of paper to wipe that off. It's the old Sorry I had to wait while I go and get this kitchen towels to wipe that tray off before we start. Don't try and wet the tray too much when we're doing this work. I'll try and keep it as dry as it inevitably gets water running all over the place, but you don't need to do that if you're careful, very careful. Now the paint I'm using is a cheap paint. It's the Russian paint actually. Just trying out some Russian paint. St. Petersburg they call it. It's been around for a long time. And it's pretty strong and it's not a bad paint at all. Some people will use the artist quality Winsor and Newton and they like those paints, but this is quite okay. So as I suggested in the first place, we wet it over. Now we're beginning to go. Now I want a warm glow, so there's an orange you can try. A little bit of orange. Oh well, we'll use a smaller brush. We'll use this 3/4 inch or inch brush. Orange, yeah. Let's think, if we have an orangish coloured cloud, let's see, like this. A big cloud. Like that. And then if we put some ultramarine blue into that. Get it deep enough. Now with this paper I'll say that it will blend in quite nicely and you won't get that all those point switches. It just detracts from the paper to me. It detracts from it when you get a lot of spikes coming from. A bit more, maybe a little bit of pink into it. Can you see? Just a little bit of alicerine. You know that pinky look you get at night sometimes in the sky under the clouds? There's like two colours of pink. There's like the orange and this alicerine kind of colour as well. But towards this bottom here, when you get the blue mixed in with it, it becomes a purple, very light purple. Oh, what was I? Ah, yeah. So we've got like a. We'll pick up some of our raw sienna, or in this case we can use ochre or raw sienna. Both of them are a little bit opaque. More so the ochre is more opaque. Right, so I'll just put a little bit of lemon into that. Just like that. Now we'll keep our brush dryish by patting it on the piece of towel at the side that I have here. Now we'll just put. Now pick up the lining brush. Let's and I'm just pick up some umber, burnt sienna I have. Put a bit of blue to it because of that. And now I'll just try and get a little bit of dark here. Okay, now then, I can't, I'm trying to make up what I'm thinking. Use a little bit of Payne's grey with, no, a bit more Payne's grey, a bit more lemon yellow with it. Now be careful you don't get too much water in this. Now we can put a little bit of stronger grey, can't we, in there? I'm looking at things over here and there's nothing to look at. See if there is anything, give me a guiding light here to what we're doing. I don't know. A bit of ultramarine and a bit of Payne's grey and our all sienna yellow ochre. Give us a little bit of strength, won't it? Now we want some strength, but where? A minute. God, that's high. Now I'm going to put some ochre on, and then I'm going to put some paints into it. Now then, let's just put some well, that's all you've done, isn't it? Look at the colours in the sky. Oh, I've tried to put some colour in it, and we've got something, haven't we? We've got the colour there. Loads of colour. Loads of colour. Yeah. That's it. Well, there we are. There you are. That's dedicated to my friend David Usher. Who, ever I need anything at all, to ask any questions at all about artwork or anything, David will tell me the way to do about what to do about it. So thanks, David. That's a little one. It's a little bit out of the sync, isn't it? That sky. That sky's out of sync. But it just shows you what you can do with this paper, doesn't it? I'm giving you some right clues onto paper, the paper. The colouring comes up nice on it, doesn't it? Doesn't dull out. You know, stays lovely and clear. It's a bit of a creamy colour, of course. Maybe a little bit of a few leftover leaves on there. And there you are. Thanks for looking in. And there you are. Thanks for looking in. Although it's a bit weird, isn't it? You know, the sky's a weird colour, and I'll expect some thumbs down on this. But strangely enough, there's something about it I like personally, and I'm not. I don't care for my paintings at all. I'll throw it away like I throw everything else away. But there's something weird about it, isn't there? You know, it's something about it. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I like it for what, and yet it's not good, not nice. Anyway, there you are. A few clues, tips, and that. If you want, you can always join my Patreon before I pop off, so don't forget. And if you come on Patreon, you can show anything you do, anything weird. I like anything weird. I love it. Colours, anything at all. African colours, I love the reds and the yellows, the oranges. The African colours, I love them. And anybody who's around there can come on, any other part of the world, and come on Patreon and do some paintings, and let's show them on there, and then I'll put them on here. Anyway, thanks for looking in. Thanks to all my subscribers, whoever you are, wherever you are. I know some of your language I don't understand because it's a bit like Russian language and things like that, but that makes no difference. I want to thank you. No matter, it's in English, I know, thank you in English, but thank you all so much for subscribing, looking in, and just commenting how much you like them.